Welcome back once again to Battle City. Normal weekly coverage. Got two returning guests and one new one. So let's start with the returning. We have the note taker himself, Zachary, followed by the lamest citrus this side of the Mississippi, Lime.
Hi, and I'm here. I don't know what to say.
And then last up, we have a little bit of out of country with the Aussie boy.
Good day. Is it my turn?
Yes, yes, game bro. It's your turn. Congratulations.
Yippee.
Alrighty. So, we are here covering week 4 of Battle City. A little bit of a spoiler alert. No new finalists this week, but there were some pretty big change ups to overall teams that I'm curious to see how people react to. But, getting into our weekly replays, decided to actually play one of my own for once. So, me versus Bacon. Kabutops and Jolteon versus Nidoking and Slowbro, with Jolteon and Slowbro as the antis. So, let's see how this one went. Good old Buttercup. So, as it turns out,
Did you need Stellar Terra to? Did you need Stellar Terra to KO that Jolteon?
I
Probably did.
don't remember. I think I may have.
I was because I know Jolteon has a little bit of special bulk, but can't remember if it was enough to live a super effective hit.
Yeah, I remember being in the VC for this one. He really thought that Leech Life was going to get there, but, I mean...
Yeah, after the burn, it was going to
So,
be a tough
well,
call
no,
there.
actually, fun fact, I ran the numbers. It would not have killed even without the burn. My leftovers put me up to 56, and he wouldn't have had the stellar boost. So even without the burn, I still win that game. Which was just thanks to some good planning and playing very bulky Pokemon. Who knew?
Oh, there's a lot of matches this week that were won because Pokemon could just outbulk.
Huh, speaking of weird things, Zach, I'm going to need you to justify this once we get to it. And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Persian with Vileplume to start, switching into Blastoise.
A mistake. I was running on like no sleep, so I was supposed to lead Blastoise first, anyways.
Okay, Zach. 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 We're not going to stop it yet. Big crit there. Please tell me what possessed you to do throat spray nasty plot Persian.
Because I thought it was funny, and also because uh, I thought it would be the best way to break through Vileplume because I just didn't see a world where Persian could beat both Suicune and also be able to outpace Vileplume with Strength Sap. Hyper Voice just did more to the Vileplume than Icy Wind.
No,
Oh yeah,
Icy Wind did
Well, it does make
87%.
sense with Stab.
I mean, no.
stab.
I'm literally looking at it right here. The opposing Vileplume lost 87%. The Hyper Voice only did 40.
Yeah, because the
Oh,
Vileplume
right. Oh,
died.
I'm dumb. Sorry.
The Vileplume died.
It probably would have done more damage, yes.
I was in the first initial one, maybe could have KO'd.
I mean, maybe.
Well, you do have Stellar Terror doing a bit to it.
I mean, look, I'll go
Yeah,
off on record.
the other thing is that the I was wanting to keep Stellar Terra just in case.
Look, I will go off on the record and say if something's a dumb
Oh yeah, you
idea
wanted to
but it
keep the Terra, so
works,
that's fair.
was it
Um,
dumb?
That was super dumb. I probably won't be doing this again.
I'm sorry, I just find
Yeah,
it
I think I.
hilarious.
Were you modest? I forget your set. You sent it to me.
Pretty sure. Let me double check.
If you were modest, I think the hyper voice was a guaranteed one hit KO.
I'm almost certain it wasn't actually. I believe I got a high roll, so I got insanely lucky.
I will
On
still
what?
find it.
I said the hyper voice, not the thunderbolt. For against the Vileplume.
Where is it?
It was more hilarious to me that when you reported it, you put a bunch of question marks as if you were unsure whether or not you won the Vileplume.
That's because I was kind of thinking I challenged McWhite knowing I would lose because Vileplume just like I said like when I initially did this, Vileplume and Strength Sap just hardwalled my entire team. That's why I didn't get the chance to use it, but I was also running Magic Coat Blastoise because it could one shot Vileplume as well.
Well, speaking of matches, we have somebody who feels like he's on a little bit of a slipping because he
Here
went
we go.
from almost being a finalist.
Yes, I was running Modest Persian.
All right. Well, we have somebody who went from nearly being a finalist to getting put back down the totem pole a little bit here with Cruiser versus Polar.
Yep, and I did it.
So proud of yourself. All right, so let's see how this one goes. I think this was our
I
longest game of
I
the
am proud
week
of myself.
at 22 turns. Ha! Can't put a Magmar to sleep. Why didn't he click a fire type move?
Probably was just thinking that Switch was coming.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate the idea of just continuously taunting. Like,
Oh, no, it was good because setup Charizard would have been a problem.
I gotta say the seismic toss is kind of fun because I'm pretty sure that actually did happen in the anime.
hold up, I'm sorry. Did we just see...
Actually, you're right.
Did we just see Flame Charge Charizard in the year of our Lord 2026?
Outspeed that Gengar.
It's
Yeah.
not a crazy thing. I have seen
like-
it a
It's a
couple
good
of times.
I'm sorry, it's just like that's something I would expect to see from somebody else, not Polar necessarily.
I think it's probably just to get damage on a Pokemon as opposed to because I don't think he was running D-Dance.
I mean, fair.
And plus to be a bit more of a special attacker as well, plus getting damage for its chest, yeah.
Yep, and as soon as we didn't see the Intimidate, it's pretty clearly Moxie
And I think
Gyarados.
Blaze Tauros does run Flame Charge a couple of times, pretty sure.
There's a chance that Power Whip wouldn't have killed without that Earthquake fit.
And is this... I don't remember how many this ends at, but we're still a bit away.
Oh, we're quite a bit away.
Lapis Snorlax thing.
I think we're like halfway through.
Well, I did say it was the longest at 22 turns, so Lapras and Snorlax just doing the battle of bulky boys.
I'm very curious why he didn't swap to Oh, he probably didn't want Gengar to come in on an Earthquake, did he? Ooh.
No, because
No.
Earthquake would, like, devastate Gengar.
After this,
Gyarados
there's one
was-
reason why he didn't swap after this. I really feel like he might have, because we know he had. You'll see it a little later, but he has Focus Blast and Gengar, so he probably could have swapped in while Snorlax was asleep.
But he can't though, because he needs Gengar at full HP and preserve its scarf. Or when it's asleep, yeah, but the Focus Blast doesn't do enough.
Unfortunately, because... Ooh, boy. But no Earthquake, and then dies to the Perish, but unfortunately Gyarados just does Gyarados things.
Yeah.
God.
The irony in that it disabled Waterfall at the last hit too.
I mean,
that Gengar's been disabling a lot of stuff.
well, those are our matchups, so let's get to the end here. So, real quick before anything else, you might see how Rolling has Blastoise. Rolling had the privilege of being our rare hunter for the week, so he got to jump Blastoise, and Golem self-destructed to claim the Blastoise's soul.
I'm still. The worst part is I could have stood a better chance, but I went minus speed nature on my Blastoise, and we actually found out that that was literally the deciding factor.
So just to put it on here, because I find the note you took so funny on here, which is a cocky Zack was brought to his knees as Rolling pulled a Chiaotzu and had his golem blow up in Blastoise's face.
Yeah, I had to think of something.
I just
Yeah, I helped Rolling prep that one, and I kind of told I don't really think Zach had much of a way aside from maybe like a water pulse confusion chance of winning.
well,
Surf should have one shot because I
Yeah,
broke
it's sturdy.
sturdy.
couple other quick
Oh,
I
you
notes.
broke
broke.
sturdy with fake out. Yeah, fair, but
Yeah,
Couple
yeah.
other quick.
I don't know if I would have been electrode though.
Probably not, and unfortunately, Electrode is just way too fast for Blastoise and has the type advantage.
To be fair though, I was running Magic Coat again.
Well, let's quick other notes on some of our non-featured matches. We had a earlier week run back with Reckles deciding to challenge Flannis. He did claim the Starmie, which a little bit of an interesting switch up, not too much there. We went over me versus Bacon. We went over Zach versus Mick White. We went over Polar versus Cruiser. We mentioned Rolling versus Zach, so that puts our other match that actually happened at Vaughn, who took over for Fluxy, and Cappy, which ended with Cappy winning Tangela.
That was actually a deciding factor on who would be the rare hunter this week too.
Oh, 100%, because if he had won, you would be the rare hunter.
I almost, I I almost wanted to make an argument that you shouldn't be the rare hunter if you have a legendary, but that's just because I'm really salty.
No, it's fine. I mean, we also already know because Vaughn has announced who he's going after, but he's jumping this Sphero. He wants a flying type, apparently.
well,
Oh, I
some
let's go
reason.
up to Firo.
Yeah,
I feel like
either
Aerodactyl would
one.
be better, but
Yeah, it actually gets less quick and it's faster.
Yeah, you'd think, but whatever. Then again, I challenge Flannis because I want Scyther, which is maybe debatable if it's better than Aerodactyl, I think.
I don't know who I want to fight.
And then, unfortunately, we did have a little bit of an issue just because of outside circumstances in between EJ versus Momo. Neither one of them had teams prepared for substitutes, and we couldn't find subs willing to build teams with like an hour left before midnight. So both of them essentially took a double DQ, so their antes were swapped, and they'll be penalized later.
To be fair,
Yeah.
EJ only lost his second poison type, so it wasn't the worst thing in the world.
And I mean, to be fair, Rapidash isn't the biggest loss. Like, I'd rather have a Weezing over a Rapidash if you asked me my opinions on the subject.
Rapidash is not
I-
the good one, and no one's
yeah,
used
it's
it.
I'd rather have Weezing, but in the circumstance of having a Venomoth, I think it's just better to have Rapidash.
So, I mean, let me get everyone's opinions on, with the way things are shaking up, who do you think, where do you put people after this week? I know last time Lime was here, he was preaching the gospel of McWhite.
Yeah, I forget what happened to McWhite.
McWhite
He lost.
got beat by
He lost
Zach
to
and
my
lost
throat.
his Vileplume.
Oh, yeah, no, we watched the whole game. Yeah, unfortunate. Good prep. I mean, I still love the team of Chansey, Suicune, and Arcanine. Malcolm is a little sad that he's gone, but
I
there's a
agree with
good
Lime,
rookie
though I
still
think
in
this
now.
mostly depends on if McWhite can lock in for the remaining three, but
Polo
Polar
will
and
probably be
Cappy.
the
Yeah, Polar
Polo
and
should be
Cappy
the
will
next one to
probably.
go through. Maybe Cappy. Depends on who they face.
Yeah, I do have a good feeling McWhite can probably
I
get
see
up,
some
but
weaknesses you can
Oh,
abuse with Kathy
actually,
soon.
I was gonna ask this because I was curious. Can someone be the rare hunter 2 weeks in a row?
No. So it's gonna get a little weird, but no, they cannot be a rare hunter 2 weeks in a row. So if let's say, well,
Von,
yeah, it would be if Vaughn. I mean, I guess technically they might have to be if you win your game and they win their jumping. So that's a little bit weird.
If there's a good chance someone else will drop to 2 Pokemon.
There very much is, because it can happen. Out of curiosity, were you guys putting me with my little core of annoying
you have a good
use?
team.
You have a pretty solid
Don't
core
trust.
too, yeah. I think my team is probably one of the current weakest. I think, just because losing Blastoise really hurts me.
Yeah, if you didn't lose the Blastoise, I would put your team a lot higher, but I mean, you've done things with that Persian so far.
Well, I love Persian. I don't know why I'm like the only I'm like one of the few people in this league who can actually cook with that Pokemon.
I mean, you did nasty plot throat spray. I don't think anyone is out cooking
So
what
actually,
you've
wait.
done.
I also cook with the other cat, so I actually don't know why I'm just really good with both, because I also like Life Hard.
You know, maybe it's just that you're weird. Who knows?
Um,
yeah, but he's alright weird.
uh,
Well, anything else you guys like to say? Probably a little bit of a shorter recording because trying to get this out a little bit quicker.
fair.
Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I don't even do that type of shameless plug, so you know what? It wasn't even me
Do it or
begging
you
people.
die.
No, we do not legally hold what Lime says.
I imagine. This is why you don't get subscribers.
Threatening people's lives is not how you get subscribers.
Okay.
Make sure to also join this Discord server.
I mean, I do link the Discord in the description below, so yes, if anybody wants to, they are more than welcome to join it, but I'm pretty sure most of the people watching my videos are from the Discord server.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. So we get a link to our own server.
Pretty much, but hey, until next time, arrivederci.